Hi, I'm going to show how I use Perusall in, I assume that's how you pronounce it, in Canvas. So for example, this week's conversation, the link just says read and discuss textbook and documents. Perusall has to always load in a new window. You have to set it like that. I'll get back to the settings in just a minute. So I've uploaded the chapter for this week. And this is what the page looks like. It's what the page looks like to the student too. But the students have been commenting here, and you can see their comments. They highlight a selection and then comment. When they ask a question like this, other students can reinforce the question or they can answer it. So you see these students got into a little discussion here about what makes a region a nation, for example. So you can follow those threads. Another student writing didn't understand this, and people answering. And then I can put in questions because I can just participate in the discussion too. And when I do that, I was looking for one of mine here. Like I asked what something meant here. So that's me saying, what does this mean? And then I click the question mark and that tags it as a question. And then students came in to answer that question. So a couple ways I can do this. I don't want to mouse over the all comments, but I could use that to drop down and show only a single student's comments if I wanted to. So I could do that. I have this set up to grade everything that's 3 or more comments, and that seems to be working well with the grading. So this is what it looks like then from inside Perusall. Now to show how the grades work, I'll probably have to fuzz out the students' names here, but for this week, I've uploaded all of these. This is the Perusall interface, and you get here from making the assignment in Canvas. So if I click on the gradebook, it shows their score, and you have to release those scores to the students for it to appear in Canvas, and it takes about an hour to get from here to there. I'm going to demonstrate here how to set up Perusall in a course to create shared annotation for students. So first I have to go to settings and enable the app Perusall, I assume that's how you pronounce it, is here. So it should come up and you click on it and you add the app. Now to do this, you need a consumer key and a shared secret. So the consumer key is Maricosta-College. The shared secret is really long, but you can ask for that. And that adds the app, says it was added successfully. So now I create the assignment. So I just go to assignments, add an assignment, annotate article, and then I usually put some guidance by giving them an idea of what I want to do. or want them to do. So I'd have some kind of guidelines here, more complicated than that, obviously. The number of points assigned, 3 is usually good. Display grade as points. And then submission type is external tool. You click find, you scroll down to Perusall and select it. You have to click load this tool in a new tab or it won't work right. You can set your dates or whatever. Save and published. Now it says load the article in a new window. If I click on that, that launches Perusall and it has its own interface. So you can do what it says here and go to the course settings if you want to do groups or that kind of thing. But I'm just going to add this. You can add these kinds of documents. I usually add it from my computer. So I'm going to add this document. And it takes a while to do it. Once it appears here, it says create a reading assignment by selecting it and click the assign button. So I've selected it. I'm clicking assign. Now I can assign a page range, which is what I do when I upload a whole booklet and assign portions of it, or you can assign the entire document. So I'm creating a submission deadline and you create a time. It's important that you either remember or write down somewhere exactly what this is because you'll need to put this again in Canvas for the assignment due date. The annotations to grade, the course setting is 7, which means 7 annotations for a student. And what I've found with that is that's too many. For me, I don't want them to have to do 7 annotations for it to even start grading them. So I tend to set this at 3. There's also a way to set the course default. So having done this, then this is ready to go and it will appear in my Canvas course. So I'm reloading this page and clicking again. And it's got a due date now. If I click on the assignment and open it, you can actually see the article. And then to comment on it, I can engage it this way. So let's say I just want to comment. So let's say any highlighting will open up the window. Let's say I want to make a comment on that. I would just type that in here and press return. You'll notice you can do a number of things in the comments. You can create a link, a table, a picture, emoji, mathematics, and style it if you want to. And students would respond to that. So when they click on this, then they would come there and be able to comment on the conversation.